Robert Spencer here for Jihad Watch, a program of the David Horowitz Freedom Center and for the Center for Security Policy. I'm here to tell you what the mainstream media won't tell you, the truth about the Council on American-Islamic Relations, that is, CAIR. The first thing you need to know about CAIR is that belying its universally accepted claim to be simply a Muslim civil rights organization, it was actually founded by members and associates of the jihad terror group Hamas in order to support Hamas in the United States. According to testimony of FBI agents and documents submitted as evidence in federal trial, CAIR was founded after an October 1993 meeting in Philadelphia of the Palestine Committee, which the Department of Justice described as a covert organization established by members of the Muslim Brotherhood in the United States in order to support Hamas. A 1994 Palestine Committee document submitted at a federal trial identifies CAIR as one of the Palestine Committee's working organizations. CAIR had been founded that same year by Nihad Awad and Omar Ahmed. An FBI affidavit obtained by a Freedom of Information Act request identifies Omar Ahmed as one of the leaders of Hamas. The same affidavit notes that Palestine Committee members were also active U.S. Muslim Brotherhood members. Ahmed and Nihad Awad were both named by the FBI during a federal trial as Palestine Committee members. Both men's names appear in a phone book of Palestine Committee members that was submitted as evidence at this same federal trial. CAIR was a spin-off of a Hamas front group, the Islamic Association for Palestine, or the IAP. Nihad Awad had been the IAP's president, and Omar Ahmed its public relations director. The IAP in itself was founded in 1981 by a Hamas operative named Musa Abu Marzouk and was shut down in 2005 by the U.S. government for funding terrorism. According to an August 14, 2001 report from the Immigration and Naturalization Services, the IAP was dedicated to publishing and distributing Hamas communiques printed on IAP letterhead, as well as other written documentation to include the Hamas Charter and Glory records, which are tributes to Hamas's violent successes, that is, celebrations of Hamas's murders of Israeli civilians. The same report also stated that the IAP had received approximately $490,000 from Musa Abu Marzouk during the period in which Marzouk had held his admitted role as a Hamas leader. A former chief of the FBI's counterterrorism department, Oliver Revelle, called the IAP a front organization for Hamas that engages in propaganda for Islamic militants. Nihad Awad initially made no secret of his affinity for Hamas. In 1994, at Barry University in Florida, Awad openly proclaimed, "I'm in support of Hamas movement." As a result of these connections, the FBI eventually formally cut its association with CAIR. And given all this, the fact that CAIR nevertheless still enjoys some government and law enforcement officials' ear, and is treated as a go-to source by the mainstream media, which always presents it as a civil rights organization without ever disclosing its ties to Hamas, is nothing short of scandalous, and it must end. Much more to come about CAIR. I'm Robert Spencer of Jihad Watch.